All right. Introducing Patrick's 1966 Ford Thunderbird convertible. Patrick's actually got a few mutual friends with me, actually quite a bit. So we finally got together and got him in on the list to get the car in. It has been at another shop here in the valley. And that's about all the nice things I have to say about that. I obviously have no idea what the hell they're doing. Anyway, getting in, first order of business, we're going to do our underhood inspection. And Patrick and his husband were telling us, oh, we smell fuel now since we got it back. Well, there's a leak of gas, and it's always been leaking a while because that's goo from all the additives in the fuel. When the fuel leaks out of the carb, you can see it's leaking out of the power valve and out of the accelerator pump. So your carburetor at least is going to need a complete rebuild. And I would assume part of this, I don't remember the last time this has been rebuilt. You can look at it. It's definitely been a while. So there's your fuel leak. There's the goo from your fuel leak, because it's been leaking fuel long enough to where it's boiled the gas and left the residue. We have a whole bunch of videos discussing the residue. Heater. Well, your heater obviously doesn't work because, well, it's not hooked up. It's been bypassed. Everything's plugged off. That plug's about to burst and come off. That's had to have been cracked for years at this point. So if that came into my shop, which it is now, and I saw that cracked, I would at least replace that. But yeah. Anyway, so usually your heater hose comes out of here on the water pump over to the valve, and the valve to the heater core, and then out the heater core and up to this nipple. Now, earlier T-Birds would have water, coolant, what have you, pass through here. This one doesn't. So your hose would just go to your core. So that plug is back from when Moby Dick was a sardine. I don't understand why people can't do their jobs. Valve cover gasket. Oh, sorry. We'll get on that in a second. Yeah. So definitely we need to fix that. Here's some fun. And maybe a possibility of why some of your vacuum-related items do not work. There's a cap here that's about to crack apart. There's a piece of hose with a screw in it. Is that a Philister? What is that? Somebody building a fucking house? Oh my God, Scotty. I've been on dry January, and this thing's going to make me want to drink.
It's dirty. It's scalloped. Just get rid of it. Replace it. It's ugly.
Calm down. Martha Scott, or whatever. You.
Girl, no, you didn't.
Girl, I did.
Damn.
Anyway, that fuel leaking. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. I just talked about this. Look at this. Scotty. Scotty, if that came into your shop, would you replace that?
No, why? I mean, that's perfectly fine. I mean, it's supposed to have the rustic demolished look, right?
Oh, my God. So valve covers, if they have been off, they were very careful with the gaskets because they still have the factory staples holding the gasket to the tang. But those are nasty. They're leaking. You can see all the oil all over. Look at that crusted on. So valve cover gaskets. Scotty, what are you messing with?
I'm looking because from what I can tell right now...
Look at this. AC Delco radiator cap on a Ford.
Hey,
Yeah,
whatever.
At least it worked. At least it worked.
That doesn't bother me as long as it does its job that it's supposed to. But within less than 1 minute over here, I have actually found Excuse me, I apologize.
You just had your lunch, so you're good.
Yes,
Hold on. I'm over here dealing with this. Look at this radiator, boys and girls. It's damp right there.
Well, all down that line because of the way your light is, I can see that it's green.
Yeah, I see that too.
So it's.
But there's actual moisture.
Oh yeah,
too.
I mean that's plain as day.
That's all kinds of fun.
So
Let me finish up on this side, and then I'll be right with you, Scott.
oh my god.
Just memorize what you got. The coil is original. Oh my god, what is going on with that connector? Oh boy. Well, they did cap and rotor, or at least cap, and that's probably about it. Maybe a wire set.
Maybe. I doubt it.
No, KEM.
if
They're
so-
KEM, so I don't know where those came from.
Yeah. And they're older, you can tell.
Yeah, but they aren't original.
Nope.
Original ones have orange ends, just so you know.
Right.
We can at least put the separator on the valve cover tang, right? Okay, I'm coming over to your side.
Okay.
Now, remember, he said they put a fuel pump on this.
Okay. So from what I found already, just in the moments that I've been here.
Yeah, you walked over mid shoot.
Okay. Not hooked up. The vacuum line needs to be replaced. Needs to go to here. Okay, that's number one.
That's not vacuum.
Just what I'm seeing.
Yeah, capillary tube.
Right. Whichever.
Feeder tube, whatever.
But you know what I meant.
Tomato.
Right. Exactly. So we have a
Oh,
Jacked up-
wire clip. There's
jacked
the
up
first one.
wiring. Jacked up wiring. Jacked up wiring. Let's follow it through. More jacked up wiring in 3 different spots. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things in less than 3 feet.
Lovely.
Newer hinges, which super cool. Okay, great, not a problem. Loving that.
Don't think newer. I think they just been painted. Look at this.
Yeah, you're right. They're painted.
Master has at least a newish lid.
Master. Oh, sorry.
Master of brakes. Something there. Anyway.
Okay, so we have something's been chewing or just breaking the line, one of the
That's
two.
just the original wrap is concoct.
And then
Our AC hoses that are held on.
this copper, there's no way this is factory original. There's no way. And the reason why I say it's not original, you've got wire sticking out of that.
Yeah, that's not good. This has been hacked up. Look at this tape.
Yeah. So the connections are bad. I think we actually have a compressor here for that.
I have a bunch of these compressors. We stock them now because
They come in.
all the time. Tensioner belts are
Belts don't
are
look
okay.
real bad at all.
He said they
actually
put a
pretty
belt on the AC, but all the rest
so
of the belts
fair
are
enough.
okay. Yeah, but this radiator's iffy. The lower hose is not nice. Here's our fuel pump. Oh my God, Scotty. We have oil leaking out of the front of the manifold. You can see it right there.
Oh yeah, it's plain as day.
Typical FE action.
Okay, so this on the coil is ready to break. I'm just going to stop touching it completely. These
Stop
white.
touching it. Keep your hand off.
I'm blind. I'm blind. Oh wait a minute. That would happen if I used it.
Wait,
Oh, well,
look
you know,
at
hey,
that. Valve cover.
it's pissing all over the place.
Yeah, well, these are still the original valve cover gaskets. Look at the staple is still in it.
Oh my God.
They've never been apart.
So we have.
We're for preservation, except that's a little much.
Yeah, exactly.
What do you got going over here? What do you see?
Well,
Oh my God. You thought the one on Vans was bad? What in the janky welded together 2 pieces of rod? Holy Jesus.
I know, right?
Wow.
Oh my God.
This is just not good. I mean, it's this is a 68 carb. Look, C8.
Yeah.
That's 68.
And that it's an auto link. It's still got the original tag on it, so it may be the original carb for the car.
No, because it's a 68 carb and the car's a 66.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Duh, I had a brain fart. Brain fart. That's what happens when you get old.
No.
Hey, I resemble that remark.
Love you, Scotty.
Love you too, bitch. Fucking banker's hours.
Oh, Bernsey had a phone issue and got here pretty late.
I did.
So banker's hours. There's our new fuel pump, and that's a new fuel pump. That's obviously not a rebuilt one. Remember we were discussing that earlier. You can see it just a little bit. We'll see it better when we go up in the air. Anyway, all right. So under the hood,
Is fakaked.
we have a whole bunch of scary nonsense going down.
Yep.
I do want to pressure test the cooling system, so I'm actually gonna do that now. 'cause it's
I
cool
will
enough
let
to
you do
it.
that, and I'm going to go
And-
back to work before the boss finds out I'm chalking with you again.
Get back to work. God. What are you doing? Are you crying? Did I verbally abuse you that bad during lunch?
I doubt you verbally abuse me.
All right.
I
Anyway,
paid for. I mean,
we paid extra for that. Anyway, all right. Next step, we're gonna pressure test the cooling system.